All right, everybody. We got a $50 box here that we're going to go ahead and hunt. I'm going to go ahead and get it set up over here, and we'll break into it. But if this is the short, the video, the link will be down below, so you can just click that link and it'll bring you to the full video. So hopefully we'll see you there. If this is the main video, just stick around. I'll be right back with the coins over there, and we'll get into them. All right, we're back. We're going to go ahead and get into this. Check it real quick. I'll go ahead and set this down here. Open her up. If these all new rolls, this might be a really short hunt. Oh no, it looks like older rolls that are circulated, and that one, my friend, I'm pretty sure is silver. Yeah, 1968, guys. 1968. We have a silver ender here. So let's hope it's got some friends in here. So we will we'll go ahead and get into this hunt. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started on roll number 1. We'll go ahead and open it up and see where we're at. So showing 225.78, so not a heavy roll. So may not be any silver in this one, but we'll open it up live and just kind of see. All right, I do see what could be a silver edge here, and it is. We got a 1969 out of Denver. That is our first silver, other than we have that roll back there that has a silver ender. And then we got another one here, looks kind of interesting. No, it's 1974, so it's not silver. Okay, I'll go ahead and finish going through this, and we'll bring you back as soon as we have another find. All right, roll number 2 weighed a little heavy. It was 22 or 226, but I don't see any silver edges in here, so we're just going to go through it. Looks like we might have a proof edge there, but we'll bring you back if it is. All right, so we are back. We're on roll number 7, and it looks like we have another silver edge here, and we do. Got a 1968 Denver. So go ahead and add that there. So we now have 2 silvers for the hunt. And we'll go ahead and finish going through these. And it looks like our next roll here is a little bit heavy too. So we'll be hopefully having some silver in that one as well. We'll bring you back as soon as we have another find. All right, we have a very heavy roll, a 227.42. So let me go ahead and open it, and we'll see if there's some silver. Well, we opened it up. We definitely have silver, and it looks like we might actually have 2 silvers here. And one of them, I think, is going to be a 90%er. Yes, it is. 1964. We have our first 90%er there. And there's a couple of them down. We do. 1967. So nice find. We got 4 silvers now out of 10 rolls. All right, so we are on roll number 13 of the hunt, and we have another silver edge. We have a 1966 out of Philadelphia, so that is going to be our 4th 40%er of the hunt. And I don't see any other silver edges in here, so we'll bring you back as soon as we have another find. All right, roll number 14 of the hunt. Didn't have any silver edges, but we did get an NIFC 2007 Denver. So we're going to set that one off the side and bring it back if we have another find. All right, and we are back, same roll. We got another NIFC 2004 Denver. So let's go ahead and just check the rest of these really quick together. 72. Check that for the double die. 71. Gonna do these really quickly here. So that's nothing, that one, nothing there. there. Okay. All right, no more finds in that one. We'll go ahead and get back into the hunt. All right, we are back. Roll number 16, and it is heavy, guys. We're going to go and open this one live together here. And hopefully we got a 90% in here, but I'll take whatever they're going to give me. All right, that looks like we may have a 90%er and a 40. So we have, I guess what they call a silver Sammy. Yeah, 1964. That's going to be a 90%er. So we got our second 90%er, and 1968. That's a 40%. And I don't think there's another one there. No, that's a 71. All right, we'll go ahead and get back into this roll, get through it, and we'll bring you back when we have the next roll. All right, guys, this roll was 226.15, so I figured it was like very slim that it was going to have a silver because I've been having a lot of these, and they haven't had silver, even heavier ones. But looks like we got a 40% in there. So yep, 1967. Got another 40%er. All right, we'll go ahead and finish going through these, and bring you back when we have another find. Same roll, we had a 2014 out of Philadelphia, so that is a NIFC. And add that to our NIFCs. All right, well, this was the very next roll, and so that's going to be roll number 5, 10, 15. Roll number 19 came to 225.51. Very light roll, so it would be just a normal roll. Well, it looks like we have a silver edge here. So let's go ahead and pull this one aside here. $1967. Got another 40%er. It's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 40%ers in the hunt. So I'll go ahead and finish going through this roll. I'll bring you back as soon as we have another find. Roll number 21. Looks like we got another heavy roll here. 227.60. So it's telling me hopefully we'll have a 90%er in here, or at least a couple of 40s. Let's see. Oh yeah, looks like we got a, looks older too. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a 1968. Oh, right next to a 1964. Look at that. Boom, a 40 and a 90. All right, we'll go ahead and, well, let me check here. See the rest of these rims. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any more here that are silver. So we'll go ahead and finish going through this roll. Bring it back if we have another find. All right, we are on roll number 22, and this is the one with the silver ender. So it looks like it's probably just going to be the one because it's 226 even. But let's see if there's a friend in here with it. Probably won't be, but hey, you never know. Sorry, I had to take a quicker, closer look at that. It does not look like it. It looks like it's just going to be that ender. So we'll go ahead and we got that 1968 ender here. Go ahead and add that to the pile. And then I'll finish going through these, and we'll bring you back as soon as we have another find. All right, we are back. This is going to be roll number... Oops. Roll number 28 of the hunt. 226.95 on the weight. So let's go ahead and open this one live together. It does have a really nice newer looking ender coin on there. Let's see here. Ooh, it looks like we're going to get 3 silvers on this roll. So let's see here. We got a 1968. We got a 1967. And another 1968. All right, that was 3 silvers in one roll. That's a pretty good roll there. We'll go ahead and finish going through this, and we'll bring you back if we have another find. All right, roll number 30. I went ahead and opened this one just because I thought it was going to be unlikely because it looked like it had some newer ones. I could kind of see them through the roll, the shining there. And it was just 226. But that one there looks like it could be silver. So let's go and open that one up. And it is a 1965. So we'll go ahead and finish going through this roll. Well, just in case, I'm going to ring in on this one. This is roll number 32, 226.10. So let's go ahead and open it live together. And we'll see. These ones have always been kind of 50-50 for me, but hey, I'm feeling good on this one. It fell open. And, well, I don't see anything really silvery. Yeah, no, it's a 71. So, no silver in there. We'll go ahead and go through the... All right, roll number 35. No silver. We did have a 2011 NIFC. Add that to our pile of NIFCs. All right, roll number 37. It's going to be a little bit of a heavy roll, 226.36. So that's a good chance for silver. I don't see an ender per se. But let's go ahead and open this one up. And yeah, it looks like we are going to get one silver in here. And it's going to be a 1967. All right, we'll go ahead and finish going through this roll. Actually, that looked like that might have been a... No, as I say, I thought it might have been an NIFC, but we'll go and get into this roll. Very next roll, so roll number 38. Another one, 226.52. So that looks like there's probably going to be another silver here. Does not look like it's an ender. I can get into it, see what we got here. Oh, it looks like we are going to have another silver. 1967 again. All right, we'll get into the roll. Well, you guys may have seen that, but apparently I missed it. On that same roll, it was really hard to tell from the edge. It looked like it was just kind of a dirtier copper edge. But we had a 1968. So we actually had two silvers in that roll, roll number 38. So let's just go ahead and go through the rest of this together just in case. Oh, look at that. We have a one of those art roll things. And let's see if I can see what year it is. I can't. It's 2019, so it's also going to be an NIFC. So we'll go ahead and add that there. That's going to count as a miscellaneous and an NIFC. So pretty cool find there. It's actually one of the first ones I found. So, all right, nothing else in that roll. We'll go ahead and get back into it. All right, I think we're getting onto a bit of a roll here. Knock on wood so I don't jinx myself. But we got another heavy roll, 226.30. So let's go ahead and open this one up live together. And we'll see what we got in here. Hopefully we got some more silver. And yep, it looks like we do have one right here. Another 1967. And let's give this a little bit better look this time. Yeah, I definitely don't see any more silver edge in there. So we'll go ahead and get into it. So roll number 40, it wasn't a heavy roll, so there was no silver. But we did get another one of these arterized or stickerized coins here. This one is a 2018 this time, so it's also an NIFC. But number 2 of 5, so looks like maybe these are, well, that's Operation Rush. And then this one's Rescue Mission something. So pretty cool. We'll get back in. Roll number 42. We got a heavy one, and it's a fairly heavy one, so we could have a 90%er in here. 226.79. It'll either be a 90%er or we could have a couple of 40%ers. So let's go ahead and get into it. I don't see anything on the ends that tell me they're silver, so it'll likely be on the inside here. So let's get into it. And it looks like we may actually have a 90 and 240s. Let's see here. This one here is definitely a 90. Oh no, it's a 40. It's got a nice edge on it for 40. 1967. 1967. And I guess that's not. This one I saw another one in here. Well, that's a 71, but it looks like it's got a... No, it's definitely just a regular 71. So, all right, I guess it was only two 40%ers. We'll go back into it. All right, roll number 43, also a heavy roll. So we'll go ahead and open it live together as well. And that actually looks like... that actually looks like a newer one. I was going to say it almost had a silverish tone, but I don't think so, unless it's a silver... Maybe it's a silver ender. Let's see here. No, it's definitely not a silver ender. That's just a 93. But we do have a silver here in the middle. And it's going to be a 1966. All right, and I don't see any more silvers in there, so we'll go ahead and go through this and get back into it. This next roll, roll number 44, it's a 226 flat, so 50-50. So we'll go ahead and just open it really quick and check. I don't see any silver there, so we'll get into it. All right, roll number 45, and we got a nice heavy one. 227.06, so this is going to be either a couple of 40%ers or we may have a 90%er in here. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, that looks like we're definitely going to have a 90%er there. Ooh, and it's going to be a Benji. 1963 out of Denver. There you go, that's a nice 90%er. I'll take that all day long. And I don't know what that is there. It's a little dirty. No, that's nothing. I don't see any other friends with it, so we'll go ahead and get into the roll. All right, roll number 46. This was another 226 roll even, so I figured, you know what, the last few haven't had silver, so I was just going to go ahead and do it myself. But it looks like we are going to have a silver in this one, so, you know, hey, my luck. The one I don't do live, it's going to have a 1967 on it. Okay, no more silver in there, so we'll go ahead and get into the roll. All right, roll number 48 of the hunt. We got a 226.34, so this one should have silver in it. Doesn't look like it's going to be an ender. So let's go ahead and get into the roll. All right, looks like we're going to have one silver in here. And it's going to be a 1967. And just make sure we don't have any more silvers in here. Yeah, I don't see any friends with it, so we'll get into it. Roll number 59, or not 59, 49, sorry. And it was another 226 even, so I was like, you know, my luck, if I show them, I don't get a silver. But when I don't show them, I always get a silver. Well, hey, look, I didn't show it, and I got another silver. 1965. Boom. So maybe that's my way to not get, or way to make sure I get silver, huh? But we'll go ahead and get into it. All right, we are on roll number 50, and it doesn't look like it's gonna. It looks like it's gonna leave us with some silver on the final roll. I don't think either of those enders are silver, so we'll go ahead and get into it and see what we're gonna get in this final roll, number 50. And for it being a heavy roll, I don't really see any silver in here. That was a very heavy roll for not having any silver. So let me check. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 there. Let me try rolling it with, or weighing it without the paper on it. 225.40. 226.48. Yeah, I mean, there should have been silver in there. Unless that wrapper is just really heavy, but... Well, we'll go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna weigh each one of these coins individually. Maybe I have a heavy planchet or something in here. I'll bring you back if I find something. Okay, well, I'm back. I went through it. None of them were heavy. So, really, really weird. Not sure why it was weighing like that, but so we'll go ahead and finish going through this and get them all sorted out. And I'm gonna check these ones over here for like the double dies and stuff. Those are the 71 to 74s and the 77 Denvers. I just like to set them aside, check them for double dies. And then once I'm done doing that, we'll come back with the recap and get a final total on what we have here tonight. All right, guys, we are back with the recap here. We have 24 40%ers, 4 90%ers, 4 regular NIFCs, 2 NIFCs that are stickerized or colorized, however you want to call it. And then I'm not sure if these dates are NIFCs, but we got 2 2024s and a 2025. I don't think they're NIFCs, but they're the first ones I found, so I went ahead and held on to them. And then we also had a 1972 Denver with the FS101. So got a DDO, a couple of 90s, a whole bunch of 40s. This was literally the best silver hunt I have ever had. This has been amazing. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. Even if you didn't, please like and subscribe. Or, you know, hit the thumbs down, whatever you want to do. Comment in the chat what you guys think. Or if you have any questions, comments, let me know. Hopefully we see y'all next time, and have a great night.